According to the Parkinson's Foundation, the disease is something that impacts roughly 10 million people worldwide and is unfortunately extremely prevalent here in Western New York. Joining me now with information on a big event raising funds and awareness for the disease are Amanda and Katie. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Chelsea, thanks for having us.
Of course. I know that both of you have a really personal story about why you're so passionate about raising funds and awareness for Parkinson's. So I'd love it if you could start by sharing.
Sure. We have almost the same story. I'll start and keep mine short. My dad was diagnosed in 2020 with Parkinson's, and we just kind of felt helpless. There wasn't a whole lot of information given once we received the diagnosis until we found the Parkinson's Foundation, which really is there to give support and provide that additional information once you've received a diagnosis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Amanda and I, we were friends before our dads were both diagnosed with Parkinson's, and funny enough, they were both diagnosed the same month.
Oh, wow.
So the connection that we had prior grew a lot closer once we had this shared diagnosis and connection to Parkinson's disease. So once both of our dads were in that situation, we found ourselves leaning on each other, sharing information, and just trying both to get involved and give back and raise money to hopefully find a cure.
Yes, which leads us to the upcoming event. Tell us all about it and what our viewers can expect.
Sure. So the event is a national event. It takes place in, I believe, about 27 cities nationwide on the same day at the same time. And the goal is to raise money for the foundation. We are actually in Buffalo the largest event of all of the cities.
Really?
We have this year 180 spots available for the ride, and I believe as of this morning 28 spots left. So
okay.
Yeah, we're really, really excited. We started the event during COVID actually, so we were down at Revolution Buffalo's clubhouse at Seneca One. Then we had it at our studio in-house for a couple of years after COVID, and then we outgrew our own space. So the Buffalo History Museum hosted us the past 2 years, and this year we're actually taking it to Kleinhand's Music Hall.
Exciting.
So that we're able to double the size of the event.
Amazing. Now, obviously, it's a fun event. You're going to be riding and cycling, but let's talk about your fundraising goals for this year.
Yeah, we started in 2020, and I think we raised $20,000 that year.
Which was incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
Which was great. And we've out-fundraised the prior year, each year since. So I think we raised over $80,000 last year for the foundation.
Yep.
And we were #2 in the country behind Chicago, which
That's
is pretty
huge.
impressive.
That is
to have
so impressive.
Buffalo behind. We were ahead of New York City, LA, Miami, Boston. So a lot of big cities where we could hold our own, which was awesome. And we're hoping to beat that again this year. With 100K.
Oh my goodness.
So we have a big goal.
It's lofty, but we've clearly seen that the community has been so touched by what you are doing with this event and supporting, and it goes a long way. For those who are unfamiliar about the disease, can you talk a little bit about it and how it affects people living with it?
Sure. It actually presents differently in so many people, which is what makes the research so hard. Some people have different symptoms than others. I think both of our dads have pretty similar symptoms in the sense that they have a tremor. It usually starts in the hand but travels to the foot, one or both. It definitely affects balance, so that becomes a major concern. A little bit of, your mental state, the clarity, your voice, there's many different things. So the foundation raises money for not only research but also for care.
Okay.
So they do a lot of work with hospitals to make sure that there's advocates at the hospital when a Parkinson's patient is taken in, because there's certain things that they can and can't do to make sure that their treatment is the best it can be.
Well, obviously this event is coming up at Kleinhand's. Tell our viewers how they can register or to donate for that big goal.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ways to get involved. If people want to ride, they can go to parkinsons.org and sign up for the ride there. If they would like to participate and can't be there that day, they can sign up as a virtual rider if they have a bike at home or want to go to another spin class.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And spectators are welcome as well, and we will have several vendors on site. Peg's Hardware, Golden Halo Nurse, Lounge Shop Buffalo, and that's just to name a couple. There will be more. So all of our vendors will be donating a portion of their sales from the day to the foundation. People can donate to our rides. So there's really a lot of ways to get involved and give back outside of just riding.
I love it. Alrighty, ladies, thanks so much for coming in. It's going to be a great event, and I'm sure you guys are going to reach that fundraising goal. Viewers, if you'd like to register for the ride or donate to the team, just visit the link right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks,
for having us.
Chelsea.